Last week I was talking to one of my clients about his long-term business plans. Where did he want to be 3 years from now? He saw a multi-million-dollar company that was continually growing. He's already pretty close to that $1 million mark right now. But he didn't want to be the manager. Keeping everyone going in the right direction needed to be someone else's responsibility in his business. His role would be that mad scientist who comes up with new discoveries behind the scenes, because that's what he does best. That's when he feels the most free in his business. He's that slightly disheveled guy who's kept in the back room. We wouldn't want to let him out, or he might scare the normal people who show up in the business. He can't stand the day-to-day humdrum. He's all about testing and tracking, figuring out what works and what doesn't. He wants to try a totally new mixture, because that's how he creates breakthroughs. And he's happiest when he gets to do that without distraction. My goal is to help him get there. This means that we have to put the right team members and systems in place to make it happen. When you first start a business, pretty much any kind of business, you end up wearing a lot of hats. You're in charge of the products, the marketing, the customer service, the planning, and what feels like a million other things. That's why you feel so overwhelmed. It really is just too much. You feel that first measure of freedom though, because this is your thing. No longer are you working to make someone else rich. That initial excitement can really help carry you through until you gain some momentum in the business. But you need to discover what your personal gifts are as soon as possible. Out of all the activities that you're doing, which ones best fit your skill set? There are some things that you struggle with. No matter how hard you try to improve, you're never going to be that great. You need to eliminate, automate, or delegate those activities. But there are other activities which just seem to come naturally to you. Not only are you excellent at them, but they also energize you. They fulfill you. You've probably heard experts talk about how you need to concentrate on the $100 or $1,000 an hour work. You need to focus on what brings in the money. But here's what most of them never really talk about. What you're passionate about and what you're gifted to do may not be the same thing that floats my boat. Over time, I've discovered I have a talent for spotting the most critical issues that impact a client's results, and then helping them put together a simple, focused plan to solve those problems. I love taking complex subjects and then boiling them down to the most important factors that generate the most leverage. It's what I do with my clients, and it's what I do in my products. The more time I spend doing this, the more value that I create for others. Everyone's going to try to pile a whole bunch of should-dos on you. You should do this, that, and the other. What you really need to do is find your natural talents, then dedicate as much of your time toward them as possible. That's where you're going to find freedom, fun, fulfillment, and finances. There are a lot of tests out there that you can take, such as the Colby Index or Clifton Strengths. You can also ask those around you what they see as your natural talents and gifts. Generally, it's pretty hard to see what you're gifted at, because those activities actually come naturally to you. But a lot of times others around you can see what you're missing. I've taken the tests, I've asked others, but what I've primarily found my own strengths is by trial and error. As a business owner, you end up doing a lot of activities. You're not going to be great at most of them. You're going to be competent at a lot of them, but there's only going to be a few that you really excel at. Once you find on those, expand on them. Use those skills more. Partner or hire other people who can fill in the gaps. Dedicate as much time as you possibly can to your strengths. That's right. I'm not telling you to improve your weaknesses. I'm telling you to outsource your weaknesses to others. If you concentrate on them, you'll simply get stronger weaknesses. You're never really going to master those skills. Be like the athlete or the musician. They concentrate on what they do best. They have managers who pretty much handle everything else so that they can concentrate on their game. Turn your life and your business into a game, because that's where you're going to find the freedom, fun, and fulfillment. I'd love to hear about your journey to finding your purpose. How have you discovered what's come naturally to you? And if so, have you turned it into a career yet? Post your comments in the comments box below. You can subscribe to my channel now by clicking over here next to my face to get more videos showing you how to earn more, work less, and enjoy life online. Or you can check out my free report on my website, 7 Unique Ways to Create Profitable Emails, even if you're not a writer. Or check out this additional video over here.